Hello everyone, good morning. I'm here in the Pleasanton Garden. This is the front yard where we have all the tree roses. So this is Double Delight. The tree is full of blooms. And this has buds but no blooms yet. And this is the, I would assume, Living Easy, which is the orange rose. And this is Twilight Zone, which is the mauve burgundy rose full of buds. And let's go around to see more roses. That is kind of under the oak tree, not doing so well, so I have to take care of that one particular rose. And this is white, full of blooms. This is kind of a small white rose, and the whole tree looks very pretty once it's in full bloom. This is also a tree rose. All these are tree roses in the front, and I have a few bush shrub roses. I'm not sure what rose this is. And we have kind of a red orange rose, I would assume. And there's this particular rose. This is the red and orange mixed color rose. That's a peach shrub. Here's the yellow, the flower, just the petals fell off. This is a yellow shrub. That could be a white shrub. And these are, the next three are knockout roses. So this is a red knockout rose with all the flowers. This is Julia Child, lots of buds. These have been on ground for about 3 years now, so they're well established. And this is the pink knockout rose. Then I do have a few. This is an orange yellow shrub. Not sure what color this is, but this is a hot cocoa, like red and brown mixed rose. And then over the side, I have a patch of, here are about 6 to 8 dahlias which have to come back up until the spot here. And then some daffodils, a lily, and these are all peonies. And as you see, the peonies are full of buds. I did see a big, wow, here is a nice peach color. I think it's a peony that changes colors, very pretty. And these are all peonies with buds. A few lilies, 2, 3. Those are all peonies coming up. Some are still establishing, some are in full bloom, and I do have some irises behind. Let's go to the other side where I intended having a succulent patch, but haven't been successful with the succulent patch really, because that needs a lot of care, looks like. These are some canna lilies in place. My granddaughter loves all these garden sculptures, and as you see, a lot of gnomes, mushrooms. Here's the aloe vera, which is blooming. Need to trim us. One more gnome in place. Lots of gnomes, so instead of a succulent patch, this became a gnome and sculptures patch. There's one more lily growing in place. So you see, the succulent kind of died. So the succulents I have left are desert rabbit ears. Not sure what this is, but I do see a bloom in the center, and the aloe vera. We did, well, there's this one too. This is not good. We did plant birds of paradise here and here. The insects have been eating this away. Need to get this fixed. And wow, not sure what is this. Seeing this for the first time, so I'll have to see what this ends up being. And this is the magnolia Here are the irises. Love this iris, the purple one in full bloom. And put the irises in shade over here. So that's the white iris as I showed you in the Rockland house. The same one grew pretty big. And the purple iris. I had a camellia at the end of that towards the fence, but that died. So I have to plant something else over there. And here's the hibiscus. A lot of maintenance to do, a lot of weeds. So I have to talk to the gardener to get this cleaned up. But this is the patch that requires more work and more care. But you see, gophers. We have lots and lots of gophers here, and that's a menace. Not able to really take care of. I think when it was allowed, we had the termite company come and put gopher traps in place. So kind of the problem was controlled. But ever since California passed the law that we can't harm rats, mice or gophers, so the termite company said they can't do much. So here we are with the gopher problem. If you see all over the yard, there on the mound, we see gophers digging everywhere. So this is the front yard. So here's a walkthrough of the side yard. As I mentioned, this is going to be a peppers bed. This is just a compost bed for now. This will be the eggplants bed, and I intend growing maybe some watermelons over here, a couple of them. I do have an orange watermelon, and there's one particular one that I got which I really liked, and this is the one. As you all can see, it says Madhuras Rajasthani honey. So it's an Indian variety, but I got it on rare seeds, and a very sweet watermelon, so wanted to try that. I did plant the roselle, so I need to water this. This is going to be a basil and a chive bed. We do have rosemary here, just temporary beds where I put some garlic. Here's the asparagus, it's the red one, some garlic. So this entire stretch I did some composting in place. So here are the tomatoes, seedlings, cucumbers, again doing some fertilizing. So this entire stretch, as you see, this is a temporary barrier, but intend planting a few cucumbers, tomatoes and tomatillos this stretch. And here's a big oak tree that we have in the backyard. This is just a wild rose variety, but we have all the tree rose varieties and few shrubs in the front yard. And as you all can see, the bottom stretches where we have all the fruit trees. So in the corner we have a pomegranate. I just can't get down. That could be a blood orange. Then this is, I would think, a mandarin. Then we have the Meyer lemon, not so great, but have to see how to get that fixed. This is the Persian lime, Bear's lime, which is really growing well. And this dried branch here is the avocado which died. So thinking of planting another fruit tree, maybe a plum or a nectarine, or we have to see. That's the Cara orange, full of flowers. And this is our 5 varieties cherries, full of blooms. So we'll have to, we did get a few cherries last year, that was the first time. And this year hopefully we'll get ample cherries. This one's a fruit cocktail. So it could be a peach, nectarine, plum, and I think it's an apricot. And that's the Indian jujube in the corner. And it's pretty wild, so we need to talk to the gardener to have him do some cleaning at the bottom stretch. As you all see, that entire bottom stretch is where we have all our fruit trees, and that's a neighbor's yard where he has a full row of grapevines. So this is how the backyard is, with the hills in the background. a golf course over there. So yeah, this is just kind of an empty stretch over here. So this is a jalapeno that's been in ground and surviving for the last 5 years. I think this is the fifth year. And it gives pretty good harvest of jalapenos. We kind of harvest at least 3-4 times during the summer season itself, and a couple of times in fall and winter as well. So it's going strong. And this is a curry leaf which is coming back up. It really grows into a nice lush little bush. So, and I was intending planting a drumstick moringa over here, so let's see how that goes. Okay then, thank you everyone, see you all soon, happy growing.